You can watch all the watchJojo videos on your big screen TV via our dedicated Roku, Fire TV, Android TV, and Apple TV apps. Man saves woman's life from what he learned on The Office. If you're one of the millions of people that watch The Office, then you're already aware of how educational it can be. After all, it teaches the importance of not sleeping next to a George Foreman grill. You quickly learn that you should never give up on your dreams, even if that means going after that black belt in karate. And it teaches you that love is never easy, especially when timing means everything. You see, The Office has a lot of wisdom to give, and this young man used what he learned on The Office to actually save a woman's life. Say hello to our 21-year-old hero, tire shop technician Cross Scott. Cross Scott was test driving a customer's car at Jack Furrier Tire and Auto Care in Tucson, Arizona, when he noticed that a white sedan was pulled over on the side of the road with their hazards on. He immediately pulled over to see if there was anything he could do to help. Little did he know he was about to make a life-saving decision. The female driver of the vehicle was slumped over the steering wheel, apparently unconscious. After banging on the window to try to wake the woman up, he quickly realized that he needed to break the window. He stuck a large rock behind the front tire, and he used another rock to smash the window. Right then, two women pulled up to the scene to see if there was anything they could do to help. Scott calmly instructed them to call 911. After unlocking the door, Scott took the woman's pulse and realized that she wasn't breathing. He knew that he didn't have any kind of medical training, but he also knew that he needed to do something. Like so many of you, Scott is a huge fan of the hit TV series The Office. Knowing that he needed to attempt CPR, one of the women reclined the seat so Scott could get to work. Remembering one of the episodes of The Office, Scott began singing "Stayin' Alive" by the Bee Gees. Most onlookers would think that Scott was crazy, but as he began to do chest compressions to the beat of the song, they would realize that he was actually helping. It only took a few minutes of Scott doing compressions for the woman to start breathing again. After a moment or two, the woman began to regain consciousness. The EMTs that arrived on scene told Scott that if it wasn't for him, the woman wouldn't have made it. "I've never prepared myself for CPR in my life," Scott told the Arizona Daily Star. "I had no idea what I was doing." Courtney Slaniker, executive director of the Red Cross Southern Arizona chapter, says the song "Stayin' Alive" is the correct rhythm for chest compressions. Slaniker warns, "If you don't do CPR, that victim will die. Don't be afraid to act. Whatever you do will help that victim and hopefully prevent death." Despite his lack of knowledge, Scott saved this woman's life with his quick thinking. Even though this worked for Scott, it's important for every single person to know what to do in this type of situation. There are many organizations out there who offer free or low-cost CPR courses for anyone interested. It may cost a little bit of your time, but the life-saving benefits of learning CPR are priceless.